We good?
Yeah, you trying to get Facebook. So many Facebook lives coming up real slow. We had a problem with Facebook.
I don't know either.
It went out all over the country last week.
What?
It's all this internet moving slow.
What? Ray?
Well,
Okay, now we ready.
Yeah. This is Street Radio for unsung hero, riding in the Rigo, trying to stay legal. My daughter found me, I found it,
4,
Primo.
3,
Hey, you know my
2, 1.
All right, welcome to another edition of Headlines and Headaches. I am your host, Larry H. Gardner. The A stands for How Rainy Is This? Right now, we are listening to the sounds of Common, the People by Common, and this election is for the people. We have an election November 2nd coming up for general election for mayor and ward leaders. I was supposed to have via telephone Councilman Joe Jones of Ward 1, City of Cleveland, Ward 1, the incumbent. That is the Lee Harvard area. But due to an unfortunate incident in an emergency, Joe Jones is not here. Call in 216-772-0500. And let's get into this. So, first of all, we lost pretty much a radio icon in the city of Cleveland, Mike Trevisamo, who passed away at age 78. And rest in peace to Mike. And I don't know what happened to Mike. He died yesterday. So I was told this by none other than former Councilman of Ward 2, Zach Reed, and a couple of other people. So it's just make sure you take care of yourselves. We all know that the big game is Sunday, the first time the Cleveland Browns face the Pittsburgh Steelers. Supposedly, even with Baker Mayfield is supposed to start with a torn labrum, shoulder, ankle, one eye socket, whatever. He's supposed to start against the Pittsburgh Steelers. I don't know what's going on. There's a couple other, the Browns look like a mass unit. The Steelers are now for worse for wear. There's been around surrounding rumors that Mike Tomlin was supposed to be interviewing with USC, the Steelers coach right now. I don't think USC's got a chance of getting him. Mike's probably staying put until he decides to leave. All right. So I'm really just actually at this particular point in time. Last week we had Ward Ford write-in candidate Dantes Taylor on the show. Was supposed to get a couple of people, get another like I said, another Joe Jones is running against Kimberly F. Brown in City of Cleveland's Ward 1. There's been a lot of swirling around things as far as Joe Jones, Councilman Joe Jones doing this, that, and the other towards people who are putting out anti-Joe Jones literature. There's also reports from Kimberly F. Brown's people about Kimberly F. Brown's people that they are spray painting and tearing down Joe Jones election signs in people's yards, running up and, tearing down their signs and everything else like that. Listen, yard signs are not going to win elections. People do. That's why you have to go out and vote. Go to the polls on November 2nd, 2021, this upcoming Tuesday. Now, I'm hearing all this crazy stuff about yard signs being torn up, about stuff being destroyed in other people's yards. Whoever you support in this race or any other race, let's have some damn decorum. Because it's getting tiresome that every single election cycle, I got to report about yard signs, misinformation about issues, just tearing up people's history. I'm sick and tired of it. I mean, my goodness. Don't go and destroy whatever they voted for that person or whatever, and they want to support that person with a yard sign, fine. That's why most people don't like putting yard signs up. Because some idiot is going to run around here and tear them down. And the thing about it is like, listen, I don't care who it is. I see the damage that y'all doing, y'all accusing Joe of this and that, whatever. Listen, let the facts play out for themselves. Please do not destroy anything else. Especially over there, Ward 1 is the largest East Side voting bloc in the African American community. So let them have their signs in the yards. Whoever's doing it, going back and forth with charges, with this, attacks on one another. This is the reason why some people just stay away and say, nah, I'm cool on vote. This is one of the reasons. Because of reports like this and destruction and damages, and like, oh my goodness, what's going on? This is not a gang turf war. This is to decide who your elected officials are supposed to be. The hell is wrong with y'all? Whoever did it. Y'all losing your damn minds. I don't believe this. Losing y'all religion. You support the candidate, fine. Hey, listen, I endorse Justin Bibb as far as being mayor of Cleveland. You don't see me going around kicking down the Kevin Kelly sign. No, that's not my thing. My thing is that if you support a candidate, you go out and canvass for a candidate. You go out and walk and hit the post, volunteer for a candidate. If you support that candidate, to think that the candidate's right for you. Very sad, Sam. Shout out thank you, Heather, Sam, and Reginald. Very sad, Sam. It's very sad that we have people out here that don't know how to act. These are grown adults. These are not teenagers running around here. Everybody want to complain about teenagers doing this and children doing this and kids doing that. And teenagers, I hate to use the word kids, but children doing this, doing that. No, these are grown adults that are acting like they in a gang or something like that. If you support the candidate, fine. If not, leave them be. Just walk past it. Now, the thing about it is, if the candidate put a sign in your yard that you don't want, you have every right to do what you're supposed to do. If somebody puts something in your yard you don't want, you can just throw it away or whatever. But if the person agrees that the yard sign is there, oh, by the way, to some of these political people, I'm just going to say this. Don't put no more yard signs where they're not supposed to be. Period. All right, they in the I'm sorry. I think I missed something. I think there's a perfectly bad example of what's going on. Yes, Ramina, you do have the right to vote for who you want. That's exactly why we have a democratic process of voting. We don't live anywhere. We don't live in a communist society. This is a democratic process as far as having a right to vote for whoever you want, whether that you agree, disagree, indifferent, or whatever. You have an absolute positive right to vote for whoever you want. That does not mean go in and disrupt somebody else's peace because you mad. I'm mad because I'm mad because of this. I'm mad because of that. Well, why don't you take your ass to the polls and vote? How about that? Let's go. And the thing about it is, am I disappointed in some people that are supporting Kevin Kelly? I am pretty much. But you know what I do? I stay away. I just, you know what? I support who I support. I support Justin Bibb for mayor, and anybody else, I stay away. And the thing about it is like, I don't know what the emergency that Councilman Jones had to take care of, didn't want to say. But the thing about it is apparently he was upset that he couldn't do do this interview because now I have no guest. I'm trying to get the vote. I'm trying to help push the vote out there for people to get out the vote. And the thing about it is that now because of certain individual people in communities, like especially African American communities, we can't have no peace. I can't get the council people to talk about their platforms and whatever issues that have rose up because of the simple fact of the matter is they got to do something because people want to do something serious. Oh, and by the way, if, and I'm going to say this with vitriol, and you know me, I'm not going to pull any punches right now. Do not go after the candidate's family. That is off limits. Do not go. If you know somebody that's supporting the person that you're not supporting, do not go after their family or their children. Now that's disgusting. People have tried to do that to me. And that is disgusting. Leave the children and the wives out of it. If you're mad at the candidate, fine. Be mad. But attacking families of the candidate or supporters families of that said candidate is off limits. What are you? Crazy? See, I'm burnt up right now. I really just feel like I don't care who you are. Do not do dirty stuff like that. Hold on for just a second. Yes, they are, Jay. They are out of control. And support. Thank you, Ramina. And support. It's a shame that someone to come on my property and destroy his banner on my fence, and now my neighbors, family, and friends are helping me support him even more. Listen, I'm gonna say this. I'm really just at the this is a disillusion stuff. Why? Why? What? Just why? Just why? Just why? Just why? This disgusting. This is disgusting. And Ramina Foster is a big supporter. You know, we know big supporter of Joe Jones, big supporter. Yeah, you see, the thing about it is like, when you do something like that, you make other people support that candidate even more. That means that you wreck somebody's signs. Now they going hard for that other candidate. The ones who were on the fence, now they're going to switch. You know what? I'm going to vote for this person because this is wrong. Run your dang race, Ramina. Thank you very much. And the thing about it is that I respect Kimberly L. Brown, but the thing about it is sometimes, and I respect both of them for running, but the thing is sometimes the people on the campaign trail that you have, you know, and these and the thing about, and here's the sad part, these tactics are not new. They've been around on the west side, east side, they've been around forever. But the thing about it is, do not go after the families of the candidate. That's wrong. I don't condone that. I don't condone that shit. Sorry, I had to say it. I don't condone that. You don't go after the families of the candidate. I don't condone that. And for people that do stuff like that, I don't work with you. I will work with you. I will condemn you on this show. I will throw your behind to the lions myself for doing crazy stuff like that. I don't condone it. I don't condone the actions and those actions that you do. As far as going after, I've heard stories about going after the candidates' families. or the candidate's sexual preference, or the candidate's, and it's not, and like it happens all over, or the candidate's moms or other family members. I've heard of stories like that, like people going after other people or their, husbands, or pulling up personal references and info and things of that nature. That's not cool. You go by the issues, what you can do for your community that you're running for, instead of just all this negative stuff. I really wish whoever gets caught, whoever did, like, and the thing about it is, Ramina is one of my nearest and dearest friends. If y'all get caught by the police and y'all get arrested, good for your ass. That's what you get. That's what you deserve. That's what you freaking deserve. And I don't care if I know you or not. That's what you deserve. Period. Don't make no damn sense running around here destroying stuff like you paying for something. Ain't no more stimmies. Get out of here. The part that burns me up is okay, signs is one thing, but attacking the children and all that stuff like that, that's not cool. And I don't get, like, the children, I don't care if they're old or young, they're not involved. They are supporting their parents or their parent that is running. Attacking children, teenagers, children, young, old, attacking children and spouses and children of other family members. This is not the thing that you're supposed to be doing. I'm going on break. MC Light with Escape. Keep on, keep moving. We'll be right back. Headlines and Headaches. What time is it? We'll be right back. Peace. Hey, y'all. I'm about to really just go off today. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. You don't attack the people. You don't attack the children. That's disgusting to me. I'm tired of it. I just really am. Shoot, that's crazy. Listen, we understand that there's mailers being put out, but you don't just go on people's property and just destroy stuff. Y'all can call in 216-772-0500. Joe had to go somewhere. Excuse me. Excuse my big old finger.